The meaning and purpose of education. Introduction to education. Definition of education. Role of education in personal and societal development. Why education matters. Education's influence on social mobility, economic stability, and civic participation. Education as a fundamental human right. Types of education. Formal, non-formal, and informal education. Lifelong learning and its importance. Chapter 2. Philosophical Foundations of Education. Major educational philosophies: essentialism, perennialism, progressivism, and constructivism. The impact of philosophical approaches on classroom practices. Notable philosophers and their contributions: Socrates, Plato, Rousseau, Dewey, Montessori, and Freire. Key philosophies and their educational contributions. Chapter 3. Historical Development of Education. Ancient Education Systems. Education in Ancient Greece, China, India, and Egypt. The influence of religion and cultural values on education, medieval and Renaissance education. The influence of the church, guilds, and universities. The modernization of education during the Industrial Revolution. Compulsory education laws and public education systems. Chapter 4. Sociological Perspectives on Education, Role of Education in Society. Socialization, cultural transmission, and social control. How education supports social cohesion and social change. Educational inequality, class, race, gender, and regional disparities. Effects of educational inequality on individuals and society. Educational reforms and social justice efforts to address educational inequity. Role of policy in equalizing educational opportunities. Chapter 5. Psychological Foundations of Education Learning. Theories: behavioral, cognitive, and constructivist theories. Implications of each theory on teaching and learning. Child and adolescent development. Key theories of cognitive and moral development: Piaget, Vygotsky, Erikson. Developmental stages and their impact on learning motivation in education. Intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. Strategies for fostering motivation in students. Chapter 6. Educational Systems and Structures. Global Education Systems. Comparisons of educational systems in the U.S., Finland, Japan, etc. The impact of educational models on student outcomes, school types and levels: early childhood, primary, secondary, and post-secondary education. Differences between public, private, charter, and homeschooling. Roles of educators and administrators. Teachers, counselors, principals, and their roles in student success. The importance of professional development and training.